A lot of people spoke foul words, they had to eat that. Oops, I mean eat though. This the life that we chose. Making the things look easy till the clock be 000.
Catch me in my Mercedes, bumping ice, baby screaming shady till I die. Like I have a paradise, life's crazy, so I live it to the fullest till I'm crazy, and you only live it once. So I'm thinking about this nice land, and wait, don't stop me now, boy. Living life in the fast lane, but at the speed of life, and I can't slow down. Only got a gallon in the gas tank, almost at the finish line, so I can't stop now.
We've got a full house of rabid Rocket fans packed in the arena here in Houston, Texas. On tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. With Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at the Rockets, guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
Well, with another win now here at home, they'd be in a position to put some real pressure on the opponent. And that's what you want to do. The playoffs are pressure-packed anyway, but the more pressure you can apply and add to your opponent, the better chances you have of advancing.
Yeah, Clark, they can really put a stranglehold on this series with a win here tonight. They'd have the luxury of going on the road in a pretty relaxed state.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kidd and Terry on. They're manning the backcourt. Dirk Nowitzki and Tyson Chandler in the middle. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And for the Rockets, Garrett. He's in at point guard. Odom out there, Glenn Davis. Then there's Marion. And it's Allen in at the 2 spot. Marion with the steal.
I'm not sure what they're thinking off.
Oh, the monster finish. Let's check it out again on the Spike Slam Cam.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you throw it down with force.
Yeah, to the hoop with reckless abandon, Steve.
That takes some courage, guys, because the defense was right there. So now that's twice we've seen the offense collapse. That's back-to-back empty trips because of turnover.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem because now all of a sudden you start turning the ball over, you lose all offensive rhythm and flow.
Here's Kidd. Sean Marion making his last shot. Now it's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Kevin McHale.
Coach didn't mince words for his team, telling them that even though they took Game 1, they'll need to come out and play the same way to keep home court advantage. He said, so far, we've just held serve, and it's only going to get tougher from here on out.
Thanks, Doris.
Just a total lack of focus, was not paying attention to where he was.
He's covered by Kidd. Ray Allen is on the wing. Defended by Nowitzki. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. Marion kicks to Allen. Goes back up. Blocked. Fires for 3. That's good. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Kidd. Ripped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Garrett. Jams it with authority.
Well, that's a dunk you will not see very often. You won't pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. You can never see too many of those.
Here's Kidd. Just over 4 minutes left in the first quarter. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
I was not impressed at all with their focus. It seemed like they were scattered at both ends of the floor. I think they've got to come out and take this game much more seriously.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Steve. I mean, I like to see teams play good, fast, loose, aggressive basketball, but it's got to be smart, too, and if that style translates into sloppiness and turnover, then it needs to be scrapped.
They have wasted no time building this lead. They've been solid at both ends.
Yeah, they look really focused and ready, intense, together, composed. I mean, they've been hot out of the gate.
Now here's Terry. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Butler. They get it again. Kicks it out to Terry. Shot to end this cold run. And drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Terry's got his first 3 points of the game. And Houston again with the bucket.
And the shots continue to fall as they try to put this thing away.
Yeah, big run here, and they've got their opponents in the rearview mirror.
Fakes to Terry. Off his leg. And it's whistle to kick. Darrell Arthur, he's checked in for Lamar Odom. And a switch here now also for Dallas. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Tyson Chandler.
Checking in for your Rockets.
Here's Nowitzki, averaging 20 points per game. Haywood with the ball. Pass to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Kidd from the arc. Count the bucket.
No, that's his game. He finds ways to score.
6 points for him. Fires the 3. The shot misses.
That's a bold move, trying to respond to that 3, but he couldn't convert.
And here's Haywood. Back to Kidd. To the middle, Butler. Ray Allen pulls it in.
That's a good shot, high percentage.
Can't complain about that one.
Launches a 3, and no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds.
Rockets ball.
Here's Kidd. And Terry up top, picked up by Davis. Butler, a screen on Davis. And Butler backing him in. Haywood dishes the Kidd. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Pretty pass there, right where he needed to put it.
He feeds it to Allen. Knocks it loose.
Now, part of the reason they are where they are is that they have taken care of the ball for the most part.
Davis against Kidd.
You know, Kevin, they've just continued to turn the ball over to give it away.
Oh, Alexander.
Come on now, I didn't see. Can you believe that finish? Oh, a little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite, all right.
That was not your average, typical dunk.
Here's Terry. The Rockets making the shot. And the Mavericks call time here. For the Rockets, Chuck Hayes is checked in for Davis. Odom comes in for Darrell Arthur. And it's Turner in for Ray Allen. Then for the Mavericks, Tyson Chandler is checked in for Haywood. Stevenson comes in for Jason Terry. And Barea subbed in for Jason Kidd. Here is Barea. He dishes it to Stevenson. Butler on the way. Turner covering. Just 5 to shoot. Chandler, the pass to Butler. Cans it from downtown. Butler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you knew the run would come, and here it is. They're playing well now, trying to get back in this thing.
Yeah, pretty good comeback effort here. Rolling along nicely, and they've gotten themselves within striking distance now.
The 3 from Stevenson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Garrett. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 11.
Nice hot start for him here, making more than he's missed so far.
Now Barea. Chandler a screen. Barea with it. Shoots it up. That misses. Would have cut it had it gone in. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Rockets lead by 6.
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like it.
The 4th game of the Western Conference semifinals. The Houston Rockets take on Durham.
And thanks for joining me. 11 points in the game. And that one's good. He's got 14.
6 points in short order. 2 straight from deep. That's what can happen with a 3 ball.
Yep, he got it going. Nice, clean looks.
Garrett in at point guard. Jefferson out there with Marion. And it's Hayes. And it's Allen in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Hayes, no good.
I'll tell you what, it seems like all it takes is just a little bit of defense for him to be tentative on those layup attempts.
There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Down low. The second effort. Barea pulls it in. Mavericks trailed by 7. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
Here's Hayes. Nails the baby hook.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
Shot by Terry, no good.
Well, that's definitely a good look. I mean, the defense can't be that relaxed. I mean, they got there and expect him to miss consistently from there. He's too good. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he makes the first. Houston making some changes. Glenn Davis is checked in for Hayes. Odom comes in for Richard Jefferson. And it's Turner in for Ray Allen. And then for Dallas, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Nowitzki. Scola comes in for Roddy Bobo. Jason Kidd is subbed in for J.J. Barea. Here's Davis. Off the glass and good. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Right, you just see them taking it strong into the paint over and over again.
Yeah, that really seems to be the strategy, partner. I mean, pound it inside.
Davis with the double team. Terry kicks to Chandler. Outside Kidd.
What a great job playing the passing lane.
Garrett.
That should be absolutely illegal.
Oh, that was something else. Let's see that again on the Spike Slam cam.
No problem finishing there.
Now, those are painful to give up, Steve.
Terry kicks to Kidd. And here's the fast break. Here's Garrett.
Yes, indeedy. Boy, I love that one. That's not just any plain dunk. That has some panache to it.
It's an energizer, guys. That is an energizer.
That is, and that will lift the whole team up.
Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Nice job there of disrupting that play.
Yeah, nearly came up with the steal.
Here's Kidd. 12 points for him. Scola backing down. It's stolen by Davis. Rockets leading by 11. 18 points for him. And it's blocked. Taken away by Kidd. Pass to Buck. Back to Kidd. From the arc.
And that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way.
They have no answer for him. He's just putting on a dominant display of offense.
Dallas calls timeout.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
So for the Rockets, Adier comes in for Sean Marion. And it's Allen in for Evan Turner. Dallas also making some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Bobo in for Jason Terry. Here's Kidd. Money on the 10-footer. Kidd's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He has so much offensive imagination. Always seems like he's ready to try something new.
In low to Davis. Allen outside. On the clock. From 17 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here they come. Now here's Kidd. 14 points for him. Another steal.
Well, he's showing off his defensive instincts by Alexander. There isn't anybody in the building opponent didn't appreciate that throwdown.
Well, Steve, that's as fancy a finish as you could possibly get.
A serious degree of difficulty on that one.
Here's Kidd. This one for three. They grabbed their own miss. And so that's the end of the first half. And we'll be back in just a moment.
And welcome everyone to HP at the half. Second round action is in full swing. Let's break it down. The Houston Rockets in front against Dallas. They're looking for their second win in as many games in this series. They've been phenomenal offensively, scoring effortlessly. And on the other side, Dallas just keeps on scrapping. They've been dialed in from long range. You can't leave them open outside. Shooting is what they do best. Jason Kidd giving them a nice boost. When a player does what he has, score more than 50% of his team points in one half, you wonder if they'll have anything left. It may be lopsided on the scoreboard, but these two have been trading blows. That's all for us here in the studio.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. It's a 14-point game. On the floor for Dallas, Dirk Nowitzki and Tyson Chandler in the middle. Kidd and Terry on. They're manning the backcourt. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
I can tell you for sure they didn't want this. I actually can guarantee it. They're getting pounded, brutalized inside.
Now, it wouldn't be so bad if they were getting the same looks on the other end, but that's just not the case.
Kidd is double. And Nowitzki backs in. Clock at 6. Butler dishes to Nowitzki. Plenty of space. And the jumper is on the mark. Nowitzki's got his first points of the night. Outside Odom. Kidd against Allen. Here's Garrett. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Jason Terry.
Great awareness by fouling on that layup. Make him earn 2 points.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. I mean, send them to the line instead of giving up an easy 2.
And so he hits both. Here's Terry. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to take a pretty big run. They're going to have to be almost perfect to get this one done.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes it tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. And the ball's just moving to whoever is open. And as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
Nice job at the line. That one falls to pick up the and one. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at them.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense.
And slam dunk. Wow. Now the Sprite slam cam for the replay.
Well, he's got enough hang time there to put a little something extra on that one. 2 scoops of ice cream after that.
Well, that's a play that's going to be remembered from this game, that's for sure.
I think that was more like a banana split, Clark.
There we go, fans. Keep it going for your Rockets Power Dancer.
Here's Terry. Feeds it to Kidd. Terry against Odom. 6 on the shot clock. Terry kicks to Kidd. Can they get it? Dallas again missing.
And this is why they have the big lead. The rebounding has been dominant.
You know, guys, the +8 rebounding, I don't think it tells the whole story. I mean, they've been the more physical team from the outset. That's been the difference, their physicality.
Here's Chandler. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, they wanted to come out of this half a little better than this. Only 25% shooting so far.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 33 points for him.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Odom against Nowitzki. Shoots it. Dallas again missing.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
Back to Allen. A baseline J. Can't get it to go. And Dallas the other way. Open look. Garrett gets the board inside. Now the Rockets with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Marion a screen on Terry. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3 seconds. Here is Barea. Look from Scola. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the how's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving that one for a special occasion.
Got a piece of it. Garrett gets called for the reach. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
First team foul. Shooting for Dallas.
No good on that one. So for the Rockets, Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Davis. Arthur comes in for Lamar Odom. And it's Turner in for Ray Allen. He hits the second from the line. 1:12 left to play here in the third. Hayes down low. Scola on him. He has 35. Dishes it to George. 6 to shoot. Guarded by Barea. The 3. The shot is off. And Dallas the other way. And there's the feed to Fernandez. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Rockets on offense. They're on a 14-3 run. Kicks to Arthur. Scola covering. Doubled by Scola. Here's Garrett. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
They keep going right back to the paint. And who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area. So I'd expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense. Kidd kicks to Nowitzki. Ring shot on the way. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help them out if he was a bit more assertive.
He lost his focus there, guys. That's a shot he should make.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Rockets on top. They lead by 18.
The Western Conference semifinals roll on with Game 3. The Houston Rockets take on Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks. More NBA this Tuesday.
Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Let's go to Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. When you look at the Rockets, the spark has been the solid work from their point man. He is responsible for creating the majority of this team's offense, and he's done a great job of generating assists here through the first 3 quarters. Can he continue to dish it out in the fourth, guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. It's, Clark, been a terrific game for him.
I agree with you, and we'll see if he can maintain it. He's been going full throttle thus far.
Well, the pace he's been rolling has been really incredible, and wonder if he's got anything left.
And the big-time jam. Let's see it again with the Spike Slam Cam.
Now, that's just rubbing it in, fellas.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
And slam dunk by Haywood.
He decided to hang around for a while. A little extra hang time on that dunk and made sure the photo op didn't go to waste.
I'll tell you what, that's usually a technical foul, Clark. I think he got away with that one there.
They set the pick. Makes the alley-oop pass. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Substitution for the Rockets. Earl Boykins. Substitution.
Now the dish to Marion. And power down the jam.
You know, you wouldn't pin the point guard tag on him the way he throws it down like that.
No way.
Now, monster dunks like that, I mean, that's not just for big fellas, guys. I mean, the little guys can do that at times, too.
Another steal. Here's Garrett. Whips down the windmill jam.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
Look at his teammates. They're just shaking their heads. I mean, he must have told them to look out for that one.
And the Mavericks with possession. And Beaubois kicks to Brewer. And they're pushing it up. Here's Garrett. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
That's his first personal foul. Garrett.
And that one misses.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Davis. Arthur comes in for Lamar Odom. And it's Turner in for Sean Marion.
Kevin, he didn't turn the ball over once in the first half, but it's been a different story for him since the break.
Beaubois can't get it to go. And here are the Rockets now. Rocket 6. Takes the three. Gets it to go.
Not much resistance for him after that pick, Kevin. I mean, he had all sorts of space to hit the shot.
Yeah, it's the reach-in call. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Dallas. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Stoll. Terry comes in for Corey Brewer. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Roddy Beaubois. Dallas calls timeout.
They've gone cold, and a smart timeout here to give them a second to regroup and try to get back on the right track.
Here's Kidd. Backing down. Nowitzki for 3. Good, and the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Now, these wide open threes have been their undoing. You have to locate shooters and get a hand up.
Yep, you do, Steve. And even if it means having their assigned defenders stand at home on three-point shooters, I mean, that would be a worthwhile strategy to pursue because you don't want to give good shooters open threes.
On the clock. With the clock winding down. Rebound by Caron Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Here's Garrett. No good from outside. Now the Mavericks with it. And here's Kidd from the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 assists in the game. From about 19 feet. And he connects with the jumper.
And that should do it. This is an insurmountable lead.
Yep, there's too little time left, too big a deficit to overcome.
17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Eddie outside. Moving it around. Here's Garrett. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA Western Conference semifinals here on 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents your player of the game.
Them other rap dudes ain't near me though. This that free stereo. Hit Louis Vuitton, here we go. Back at ya, spectacular. Flip around here, no spatula. The way they bite my like Dracula. And if fine, and I give back to her. And I love this game like Mario. But my flow is just.
You guys took care of business at home, winning the first 2 games and putting the pressure on the other guys to hold serve on their home court. What's the plan for this team to try to steal one on the road?
We just got to keep playing like we did in these first 2 games. If we go in there and execute the way we have been, there's no reason to think we can't take at least 1 on the road. After tonight, we're going into the next game feeling real good about our team. So we'll be doing whatever we can to keep things from slowing down. You feel me?